tell you all the story about the joker and the thief. I said, I'll tell you all about the joker and the thief in the night.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Damn, I miss you, Justin. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
And McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
I don't think that's
That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. He's got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
56, 56. Look up.
To the air again. Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Timer pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Pass now to kick this away. What it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for the Syracuse rookie. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 180. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Stop.
Here he goes, third and long. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
So on fourth down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 44.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Straight ahead. Here's Cook. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So they're left facing third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. That's brought him downfield by Kincaid. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And the Bills have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Down 80!
From the red zone now. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Five still to go here. This is second down. To throw again, it's Allen. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. He will bring up third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, great chance to win.
Goes to the hurry up here.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Allen. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Cook. Scores! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a James Cook touchdown.
This right here, Kate, well, this is a performance of the modern-day running back. A touchdown on the ground, a touchdown through the air, and in just the 1st quarter, making a massive impact on the game.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Has him on a quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
I'm one, ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's get set. Right, 80. 12.
Running for the first with Edwards. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
Here we go. 12.
Here we go with Brown. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that again. What an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
They'll try the right side with Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points.
319! Alert, alert, alert!
Left side into the hands of Shakir. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 20-zip lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals stuffing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11, 11, 12, 180.
Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
12. Here we go.
So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
11, Thomas. Here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pass it downfield. It's chased. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals start to fight back for their first points in this game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Now probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Middle.
1st down throw for Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. He gets loose down the right side. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Allen now on first down. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills grow the lead now to 22 points. Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. It's a screen play to Edwards. It's a small gain up to the 38. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Just set. 11 empty. Stop. 11. Stop.
Burrow setting the throw. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line.
Second.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
11 mighty.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
11 MT, Kate. 12, 11 MT, 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow on first down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Big 13. 11. Stop.
Sticking in the air, and it's Burrow. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, if you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
It's caught. Chase has it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Bengals first down.
11 MT.
First down.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Gun. Stop. 12. 180. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Brought in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one is good, but not before it hit the left upright. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 15. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
At the 37-yard line.
After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's a give to Cook. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Again, it's Cook. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Beyond the marker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from the 32. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense up to the line fast. Again, Allen to the air. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills grow the lead now to 22 points. kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's get set. Can. 12. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ready? Raise up. Stop.
Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
11, mighty.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
12. 11. 11, Thomas.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Nabbed along the sideline by Higgins. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
2nd down now. They need 7.
11, empty. Here we go. 12. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
11 empty. 11 empty.
First down.
11.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Jax, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
180. 11, 11, MP.
To throw again, it's Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who could close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go. 11.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He gets it to Fant. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 11, mighty. Hey, can.
Again, it's Burrow. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
With a shotgun, Burrow. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
It's gone. He's going to cross the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. Wow, what a determined effort there, Brock. We all thought he was going down short of the line, but he fights through the tackle, and the try is successful.
I like that word, determination. It was determination with a capital D. When you get the ball in front of that goal line on these 2 points, you could just feel that entire defense converge. But his effort, his want to, and that determination got them the 2 points.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Come with the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are whoa. You broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? If you up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all with the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you're the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside.
It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now.
Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. I swear when I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. Full of bands, big stupid friends like I'm wrapped up in some rain. channel. Paper towel money, man, I'm all about my clout. And no screaming cowabunga while y'all boys wiping out. Got that polo on my body with a tag, more swag. Yeah, purple label, man, go check the tag. When he got the shoes, so you know I bought the bag. Clean just like this detergent with a tide color swag. Swinging hard like a boss of throwing punches. Papa though, shorty, y'all on them sad lunches. I'm in the party serving like I'm standing on a wave. Shorty check my nugget like she batted mayonnaise. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, got a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm swag. I'm feeling like this detergent. Go by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm feeling like this detergent.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back. Fall back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really put up. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that, and if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back, now we on track, but you can never ever be my man, you a whole snap, you said it on your IG page, I ain't say that, like say that, lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that, just say that, I be in the streets like a stray rat, I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half, I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses, the only way she getting back in it.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Fall back. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all and I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Mine. me even when it's one thing right after the other. The nerve of these. Tell me you miss me. I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, not coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Why you all in my face?
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. Greg Olson with you, Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. He's got room to run right at the start. Down the sideline to the 20. What a terrific run. They finally bring him down at the 15-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. And even 50 yards.
First down, Buffalo.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Allen going to give it to Cook. Won't get a whole lot, maybe a yard, that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And the Bills are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here 1st and goal. They bring the tight end in motion. Cook trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Now a design run. It's Allen, and he's into the end zone. What a start. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
On one, right? Right 80. Right shot. Shot.
Bill running for the first time with Chase Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
On 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete to all the tight end. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll air one out for Higgins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take over here just past the 30.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
On play action, Allen. Rolling right. It's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
319. What's that?
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bills.
Allen will give this to Davis. Room to run at the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Bills.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Extra point try by Bass. He knocks it through, and the Bills move out on top, 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1, ready? So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
What's your set? Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about lazy.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Gun. Got. Right 80. Got.
Now, Burrow. He gets that to his big target back. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Tight end on the move left. Now Davis. Finding room across midfield. Inside the 30. And he will score. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Bills. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
On 2. Here we go. Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. Now a screen set up for Edwards. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Right 8. 11. MT. 11.
A first down throw for Burrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go. Can.
Burrow to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Burrow throwing on fourth down. Sending it downfield for Fant. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
On the ground, it's Davis. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he will score! Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bills are able to extend their first quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Charlie Jones now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
11. Gun. Dot. 180. 180 shot. 11. Dot.
Here's Brown. Peelage forward for maybe a yard. Christian Benford brings him down. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
11 MT Tate. 11 Thomas. 12. Dot.
Now, Burrow. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands,
here we go.
You have to find a way to come down.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 11. 180.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. The Bills with the early advantage. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Look, let's get set. Up, 180.
Burrow. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Burrow. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
8-yard gain.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to match.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Matt Milano. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At 8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
They'll send their tight end left. To the air on 3rd down. Here's Allen. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown, Bills.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
The pass is kick is good. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jones now on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
inside by Fant. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the
on first and 10, Burrow. There's the big tight end, Fant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's get set.
Burrow now. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jones now on the return. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Ready? We're right here with Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the ground, it's Brown. Field presents to the 21. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
21-yard line. Brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard.
11.
Now Brown. First down and more. Past the 35. Still going. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And he'll be taken down. That is a good return. They'll set up shots at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Tight end motioning left. First down, it's Davis. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll go again with Davis. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
It's a gain of 2.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down, looming. On fourth down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
17-yard line.
Get your money up. Put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love.
On one, ready? 12. Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Sending it downfield for Fant. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. On second down, it's Edwards. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw. Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
11. Here we go.
Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he will have a first down, and they're in the field goal range now at the 30.
On 2, ready?
Good for a Bengals
11, Thomas.
first down.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. It's second down.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. There's Fant open right side. And he'll take this one in. Noah Fant, touchdown Cincinnati. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will get just a bit closer.
42. Bengals 14. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I